Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 and the battle online. I got to let everybody know, as your hero back home, I got a monitor on my computer. I feel you guys anything back home. So I got a monitor installed on my computer. So I'm going to show you my collectible thing. Just because you guys are haters back home to your the court on my computer doesn't mean I gotta stop on the internet, where nowadays you need the internet basically for everything. So I don't care what people think of my fault. You decided to call me names back home as a veteran, and I can treat myself as an American hero back home as a veteran. So I got some stamps in, more baseball cards, and I decided to collect yo-yos now. And I guess books, but yo-yos been like 1,200 AC or something. 1,200, a long time. I think they also use yo-yos as a weapon. But then those toys been around for queens and stuff. So I'm just searching. So I guess I start with the yo-yo. I got these because they're old from, what's it called? Old. This one, it looks like you have to get the string for it. But that's cool. It looks like a little kid's face on the yo-yo. And then Duncan in a Home Alone 2, there's a guy in the movie. Duncan yo-yo. Right. Let me see if you can see the yo-yo. It don't focus that well. But this one looks old. It just looks like you need to replace the rope into it. But that looks like a pretty old yo-yo. But it has I got two of them. This one has some. It has some in the rope. Two of them. Yo-yo. This one's cool. It says TOX. Oh, so that's one, a green yo-yo. So that's cool. Yo-yos as a set because I think a man should always tell a woman the truth before she falls in love. Otherwise, how do you know it's real? If I play my cards right, I'll wind up on easy. It says Olympic yo-yo. So I'm not sure if the yo-yo was in the Olympic, but it says Olympics on it. I don't know if they do Olympics yo-yos anymore. But this one looks pretty old. Yo-yo. Yeah. Computer many times. And my hometown sucks. I have to get like they found 10,000. They found billions of porn on my computer after 9/11 attack. They found so much porn on my computer. This cave hole moving to a place. Nothing on my computer. That's why they all, as a veteran back home, I had nothing. You all act like you all told me what porn sites are back home as a veteran. And then I got these. I found these stamps. Look at these stamps. They're moving so it could focus. These look like old stamps. It looks like they put it in order. Kind of. Well, yeah. Kind. It looks like the same stamp in different colors. It looks like the same stamps in different colors. I guess the different years these stamps came out. And because before, stamps only cost like a penny. That's why penny black, penny red, penny. Now stamps are like 10,000. Get a stamp. I guess one thing, I'm an amateur stamp collector, an amateur yo-yo. But when you look out for stamps, and old stamp, you will find that are like 5 cents, 2 cents. They're the older stamps, because stamps back in hundreds, and one it was a penny, then they moved it up to 2 pennies, 3 pennies. So anything below $1 are the older stamps. They look pretty much, older stamps were made identical of things, like the squares, triangles on top thing. So if you're looking for older stamps, I will go below the $1. Stamps are like up to $2, $3, $4 or something like that. But before it was just a penny. Penny black, penny red, penny blue. So that's them stamps. That's because the camera don't focus. But that's that. Now I got 2 more of these cards. I know for a fact, because if for this type of card, it's Joe Jackson. If it was a reprint, they will put reprint on the card. They usually says here, or over here, or above the line, and you can tell it's a newer card. To me, this looks like the older card of Joe Jackson. But right now, the monitor is letting me know monitoring. Instead of treating me like a hero in town as my court and the law in town and in my hometown, they're monitoring me. You know, I was gonna fly all around the world to serve my country, but I'm not to be monitored by my hometown. Well, look, it doesn't say reprint on the back of the card, and they have to put reprint on the back of the card. So you see, look, it doesn't say reprint. It looks like an older card. I think people take the card a different way because they kept the card in a really good condition. And this one too. That's why I think, but if you look at it, it looks like an older Joe Jackson card. Look at it. So I'm not sure why they're saying this is a reprint. It doesn't say on the back. Look how mint this condition. I got two of them. And the story says that Joe Jackson had a blister on his foot. That's why it's shoeless Joe Jackson. And he couldn't wear his sneakers to play baseball, so he wore his socks to play baseball. Because he had a blister on his foot, and he didn't before he became a real famous baseball, I guess he was like a younger teenager or something. And that's why his name is Shoeless Jackson, Joe Jackson. Because he played baseball in his socks because he had a blister and he couldn't put his shoes on. And you see how he's leaning on the baseball bat? That was a joke. He couldn't stand on his foot because of the blister on his foot. And he's leaning up against the baseball bat. So this is his rookie card. And according to the internet, these cards are worth a lot of money. So I'm not sure why they're saying these are reprint, because I know for a fact the reprints, I gotta focus now because somebody's messing with me. Came back home as a veteran after 9/11, and that sucks. But reprint cards, I don't know why they're saying this. It doesn't look like a reprint to me. And if it's a fake card, dude, it's like a Pokemon card, anything you can tell it's a fake. And look at it. I gotta focus me and because the webcam was being controlled by people back home as a hero, but I'm a hero. I think I did enough at war serving my country after 9/11 to be called a hero back home. Well, I guess I have to show one at a time because the webcam, a brand new 4K webcam can't focus on the card because all the hackers in monitor. I have to be monitored as a hero back home. But look, let me see if I can get it focused again. I gotta get closer because somehow I'm focused, but the card's not. Weird in the 21st century technology. I hope the court and the law around here feels bad what they did to me after 9/11 as a veteran. I hope the monitor feels bad being on my computer and everything. Because you guys don't make me feel like a hero at all. But look, if somebody could explain why this is a reprint, where I don't think it's a reprint, and I got a bunch of these, because a reprint card will say reprint on the back of the card. And this doesn't say reprint on the back of the card. So, I don't know who, they have to put reprint on. If they remake something, they have to say they did it, because it'll be copyright fraud kind of thing. So, as a person, I've been collecting baseball cards since I was a kid, and I think I may not be the best baseball collector in the world, but over time, you can tell the fake cards from the real cards, and really they will have reprint on the card. So I don't think this is a reprint. For one, it doesn't say it on the back of the card. Check. Usually if it's a reprint, usually it says it on the back of the card, or it will acknowledge that. That's what I notice. That's what I notice collecting baseball cards over the years. And if it's a fake, it's not. It doesn't look like it because it's in good condition, and the color of the background is good. And then look in the back of it. I think it's just in mint condition, and they took it the wrong way. Like I said, it'd be like 1%. Because, for one, people want real shit. So, and lazy. And people are in the world. If somebody made a fake card of this card, you probably could you gotta realize when they first started making baseball cards, like, it wasn't gonna be a big deal. Baseball cards and other, like stamps, they come like a printed print. So not every card is the same color. Because once the machine, because especially the older that makes the baseball card, the older machines was a stamp, basically. You can look, they probably have everything on YouTube. But they it out of cigarette boxes. Says American Camel. You know, Camel. Take the cigarette box and also stamp the card onto the cigarette box somehow. So some of the card does not have. It looks like everybody labels everything reprint, and I'm like, why? If you look at, because eBay, so as the negative that my court in American law sucks. So at Lions Hospital for combat PTSD, they told me to collect things and pick a hobby, and my baseball cards and things, and so when I went like, when you're in the military, like, it's different being out of the military and then into the military. Because when I was in the military, all I heard was good. All through, if I got in the military, it was like good job all through the war. Good job, Commiso. Good job, Commiso. To come out of the military and become a veteran, and because apparently being a veteran is different, being a soldier outside, that's how you. It sucks, that feeling, that negative feeling you put on me. That negative feeling, that the way they talk to me at court, that negative feeling that I won't be a good father one day, that you're monitoring my computer. I hope you realize computer. You realize that. Because really, I didn't have shit on my computer, for one. Two, you make things look legal on the internet while you all act like I'm the only one who watched that site billions of people use over the years. Getting people in trouble on purpose, and this is the United States of America. You can't do that. That's why we vote. That's why we have democracy. And that's why what you did to me sucked, because I'm your. And whoever's monitoring my computer, you look like assholes after 9/11 on my computer. So, as that Lions Hospital combat PTSD unit, they told me to pick a hobby, like baseball cards. And I may not be, I would say I'm still kind of amateur collecting baseball cards. But if people, I gotta redo some of my videos, because apparently YouTube copyright, and I don't understand what the hell. They copyright stuff a lot. If you have music in your YouTube video, they will say copyright. They don't. Do YouTube actually look at videos? Nowadays, people do like I do. And yes, my videos are not copyrighted. It's because I got music. But making the videos, I'll basically the same people, Joe Jackson, the same Babe Ruth card, the same Jackie Robinson, and all, and Hanks, T-Way Cobb and stuff like that, and C-Way Young stuff. So I have kind of an eye for them types of baseball cards. I do have some of the reprint of them. So that them cards, if they're reprinted, they will have it on the back of the card. And even with the newer baseball cards, it's basically the same thing. You can tell reprint because it's on here. It's not that I'm trying to tell you. There's more real things than fake things out there. That's why I don't get when I look on eBay. They say reprint on everything. And I'm like, why? It doesn't. This one don't look like a reprint. And this one look like a reprint. I think they're just in mint condition. You know, I think what happened was people try to opening a store or a base collectible store. People go to that store, and so they have at sports stores and stuff. So now I think the sports stores are using eBay because they'll sell their stuff. But it reprint to me. And there are this type of Jackson. There is a different. See, it's a darker purple, and there's a little bit a lighter purple card. I think over time when you're stamping something, the ink on the stamp will come off. I keep putting. I for the baseball cards. And art, like stamps, like a baseball card, is a type of art. I noticed on Jackie Robinson cards, some of the cards, the color is kind of on some Jackie Robinson, and I think the Terminator makes the. And that year of that one baseball card, like Pookie card, little baseball card of that year. Fancy on that one baseball card. Sure, if they did that the same way when they first. So some of the color is off. I think sometimes they did that on purpose because They didn't make baseball cards for, you see? So it's like a scavenger hunt, you know? There's nowadays you can pop in one shot a big box, a whole set of the. Today you have to find the whole set individually, or whatever game baseball cards or whatever. So they make different types of baseball on cards because it's like a scavenger hunt. You know, I bet every kid in the whole, you know, people rely so much. Even the court relies on the internet to get people in trouble. Before the law and the court, they rely on the internet as they do to sit there at court 24 hours. Good person kind of thing. And I'm still explaining to you guys what the heck did I do for you guys to set me up back home as a soldier back home to fail. Back home would set their heroes up to be heroes back home as veterans. But you guys sit on the court. You guys, you can't do nothing nowadays without using the internet. That's not how it works. Because people write bad information as a day. That day to screw somebody's life over. The court wasn't like that. You know, the justice system didn't have to use the TV and the internet and all this technology back in the day to find a bad guy. They had to use their instinct and shit back in the day. The damn laptop, internet so much and everything. And you basically, well, you basically force people to watch porn on the internet, so. But the streets talking to each other as people. Now, how information get out, you just sit on the internet and read and believe everything you hear on the internet. That's how the information is on the internet. But back people wasn't lazy. You go out to face the people, and that's how information got out. That's how people found out about Beirut. Imagine a kid, and the kid's world was a fan of Beirut. Every kid wants a Beirut. Every kid wants a signed baseball. I still need a to complete. I need a baseball Beirut glove. I've got the. I will double check my signed Beirut. I can't just say my baseball looks too fucking real to be reprint. So that's why I don't get how every time I look on eBay, they say reprint. Maybe they say that so make sure that the store says reprint, so I make sure I get the ball or something. And back in the 20s and the hundreds, they start making baseball cards in 18. dropped the yo-yo somewhere. Good, it didn't break. They made things better back. They half-fast make things in America. But it actually was harder to collect baseball cards, as now it's easier where the baseball cards are. Baseball cards. Back in the day, you had to search your cards. You gotta make sure you get, and it took a long time to complete a set. So that's why there are sets of only like 20. Now there's baseball cards. For a whole set, it's like 400 baseball cards. You have to find 400 baseball cards to complete the set. So I think baseball was cooler back in history because people actually had to talk to each other face to face. Have the internet like the court and people's lives over while they porn at court than we do. Where the porn and playing porn, and they have free Americans on them. That don't make any sense either. The court. For war back home, and because I really don't know where the corn store internet. So whatever, good job with that. And collecting baseball cards, because once you pick up the imagine I'm in say 1920 won the World Series in 1935, I think, something like that, and say, oh shit, I got the card, and you're a kid who's like, shit man, I got the card from the 19. Everything people did back in the day was more fun. Now people use they figure they got a badge, they can do whatever they want to people in a free country in America. I hope you realize you got and the monitor right now, and it's not my fault. You guys just suck. Because I had a clean record my whole life, and none of me says that I'm a bad guy at all. Especially wearing this. You really think you're gonna win the case if I wear this to court? That's why they tell me to take my hat off. Veteran. Hey, veterans. What we earn as veterans, the respect. We are allowed to wear our hats indoors and in court too. You guys can't even look at my hat. That know what you did. I collect things, calm myself down, and try to, because when you win things, eBay is like going to the flea market. You never know what you're going to find on eBay or eStay. You didn't get in Amazon, but it's an auction. You know how people go to like these thousands and millions of dollar auctions if you're rich in America and win something like a car or a house or whatever, because they put house auctions too. it's like, oh man, I it'd be 1% compared to, because people are lazy. And people want the real deal. So if there's fake stuff on the internet, it's harder than the real. To try to cheer myself up, and when you win something on eBay, it's like a thing. So, hey, veteran, if your hometown treats you like shit, like my hometown did, coming back, you know what? The court and the law back home having orgies at court and jail up on YouTube and blown up in pieces, serving their country. 11 attack in New York City. Because they acts like, oh, they don't fucking American people and the people. That's not how we think. It just seems like you're just a cock blocker. Oh, he's a veteran. We must fuck up life because we want to get all the ladies back home instead of a friend back home. There and act like is dead before that. And watch your porn since porn started in 1800s. See, there's kids that watch your porn, but when you become an adult, you're jerk offs and forgot that you was a kid yourself downloading porn as a judge. They don't look at people like that. And it sucks. Because they're Americans too. And one day it could happen to them for watching free porn on the internet. I'm trying to hear myself collecting things. And I've been collecting baseball cards and enough to know and say, well, I'm just saying, double check your baseball cards. What you think is a reprint or fake, I'm saying. Because I want people too lazy to keep making fake shit. Dude, I know. So this is your combat veteran at 9/11 attack in New York City, Michael Commiso, and my back, and I'm being monitored back home. But I'm protecting my American flag and country online. Michael Commiso.